Hi, it's me, Dr. KT, and welcome to ODDDUCKSCIENCE. Today we're going to jump right into this article right here. I know, this is jaw-dropping information. So let's dig into it. The Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, is accusing Shein, Sheen, however you say it, of selling toxic items with harmful chemicals that pose a risk to consumers, pregnant women, and newborns. Now let's dig into the science. Let's figure out all of these chemicals that they're talking about. Some of them we've talked about on ODDDUCKSCIENCE. There are phthalates, PFAS, also known as forever chemicals, lead, and formaldehyde. Now, in May of 2024, children's products from Shein contain high levels of phthalates. A pair of shoes tested to have 428 times the level permitted. Remember our episode on plastics with Dr. Allison Matthews? So if you don't remember, phthalates are known to cause hormonal disruptions and fertility issues. Check out that documentary on Netflix on plastic detox. You may say, well, why are they using these chemicals if we know that? Well, phthalates make products very flexible and durable and also give some anti-odor properties. Now, PFAS, aka forever chemicals, we talked about them. They've been found in kids' clothes and adults. Remember, this chemical is linked to cancer and immune dysfunction, obesity, thyroid issues, and the list goes on. You may be asking, Dr. KT, why are they using this? Well, they make clothes stain resistant and water repellent. Now, another one that was shocking was lead. Lead has been found in the dyeing of fabrics to create very bright and vibrant colors. It's also found in the zippers and buttons and snaps that you see in kids' clothes. Well, we all know lead is a neurotoxin which leads to brain damage in kids under 6 years of age. And the last one is going to blow your mind. The next chemical, formaldehyde. Yep, you heard me right. This is a known human carcinogen and is used for wrinkle-resistant clothing and also to prevent shrinkage and mildew. All right, let's take a breath because that was a lot. Now, the thing about it is the problem isn't just Shein. The problem kind of resolves with us. It's us. The main issue is consumerism. And that is linked to, if you're thinking about it, the haves and have-nots of status symbols. You think about all the fashions that are shown on the walkways, social media. We all want to participate in it, and we want to have it at an affordable price. Well, that has led us to what is called fast fashion. So think of Temu. I have had an orange bag. H&M, Uniqlo, Amazon Essentials. Now, back in the day, in the 1990s, beautiful age, 90% of our clothing was made here in the U.S. with more natural fibers. Think cotton, cashmere, wool. Now only 3% are made in the U.S. Our natural fibers have been replaced with nylon and polyester, which are two cheaper materials, and they also have microplastics in it. So if you think I'm going to say, okay, the solution is for you all to buy more expensive clothes, that's a flat out lie. Because Gucci currently has a dress that's selling for $7,000 that is made of polyester. Balmain, which I may have pronounced, and some other fashion houses are doing the same thing. So it's not simple, the cheaper brands, it's the luxury brands too. Now, this leads into a whole different conversation about what these products and what these chemicals do to the environment. Think about how long all of these chemicals are staying in the earth, because like most of us, I'm included, when it's time to clean out your closet, we go to the bins, we go to churches, we donate them. When they're not sold at Goodwill or Salvation Army or some of these other places, they get shipped overseas. And sometimes they just get dumped in this huge landfill, and it's just sitting there seeping into the environment. So what we thought we were doing a great deal of, okay, let me donate these clothes, what ends up happening is all those chemicals we just talked about end up just laying there and causing all kinds of other environmental issues for people in different in different areas. And I also want to talk about the workforce. Most of the workforce that is producing this fast fashion is women. And they are working 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times the amount that would be legal here in the US, meaning the amount of hours that they're putting out just to make something affordable to provide for their families. So when I say consumerism is the main problem, we're a part of it too, because we have bought into this thing of we have to have the latest designer or we have to have this, and it's affecting more than just me, more than just you. It's affecting people who are millions of miles away. Now, I promise we're going to get into the 3Ds and we'll dig into this a little more. The first D, let's decode the science. What is going on in this article? What is Dr. KT upset about now? What the issue is we're finding alarming levels of toxic chemicals in our clothes that we are being exposed to. From phthalates to lead to PFAS to formaldehyde, and the list keeps going. We're also starting to see that the fabrics are becoming cheaper, like nylon. Don't get me wrong, I love me some good nylon in my running tights or just my leggings, period. And polyester, very cheap fabrics. Second D, diversify. How does this affect me? How does this affect my community? Oh my goodness. By now you should know that everything affects everyone around us. One decision affects everyone. And when I say that, think about the next time there is a baby shower or there is gifts that you're going to give a young child. We want to make sure we start looking at the labels. When it comes to not getting them stuff that has lead in it, and I know you're like, Dr. KT, what do you mean? Well, we want to look at staying away from some of the snaps and some of, when I say snaps, the metal snaps and the metal zippers. We want to look at things that tend to be linen, things that tend to be 100% cotton, because it's better for them, because what we call newborns, infants and pregnant women, we call them a very vulnerable population. And so we can protect them by making smarter decisions there. And you may be saying, what about me? I don't fall in any one of them. We're going to become better consumers. That's where the third D comes in. We're going to add our dazzle. We're going to start to look at clothes that are 100% cotton. We're going to look at cashmere. We're going to look at camel hair. And it's hot outside, so it's about to be what? Linen season. Well, I hope you learned something today. And as always, science is accessible for everyone. And y'all, don't you go out and throw out your clothes and say it was me. And that also does not mean that you increase your shopping at Shein, okay? Until then, I hope you have a glorious day. Bye.